Well, hello, Cowboy Nation and Cowboy Headquarters, and welcome to the Cowboy Huddle, where we come together, talk about the Cowboys, and get the inside scoop on what's going on and the latest updates with our Cowboys, where we are following the hard knocks of the Dallas Cowboys training camp. And I must say, kudos to HBO Hard Knocks. They have definitely been doing a great job with producing documentary on our Cowboys. It's been really interesting. It's been very full of action. So I just like the way they produced it, and I'm really excited that we are on the HBO Hard Knocks. But with that being said, I want to start off by saying thank you to everybody that's a part of this channel that has been a part of this channel. Like I said, we're not a large group, but I can appreciate the commitment you guys take time to watch the videos, to like the videos and share the video. I appreciate that, all the insiders and outsiders. So, we have open door. We let those from the outside come in as well, because we know there's a special place in their heart about our Cowboys. But it's okay, because I love y'all. I love y'all. I love all of y'all. So, but let's go on and get this thing started. I don't want to be here too long. I don't want to do no more than 10 minutes. I'm trying to keep this down to 8 minutes if I can. So I'm going to be talking fast, Jack. But anyway, so here it is on yesterday. Dallas Cowboys versus the Houston Texans at the AT&T Stadium, where we hosted the Texans. Right off the bat, we do know that Dan Quinn and Carlos Watkins both had to be walked out. While she's gonna come in here and say something while I'm doing my video, I guarantee you. Here she comes. People moving across the street. She over there being nosy. Now they good friends of ours, but they're leaving. So yeah. So we know that Dan Quinn and sorry about that, guys. I got interrupted for a minute at the pause. I told you she's gonna come in and do something. But anyway, so yeah, neighbors moving. And anyway, so yeah, so we know that he had to be taken out due to the COVID protocol and things like that. But it leads us to ask, well, who's gonna coach the defense? Who's gonna take over the defense? I'm glad you asked, because if you didn't know, now you do, that it was Joe Witt Jr. Joe Witt Jr. is a part of Dan Quinn's posse, or his coaching staff, which he's been around. He knows Dan Quinn real well. But let me say this about Joe Witt Jr. Joe Witt Jr. showed some promising signs. Joe Witt Jr. might not be here long. Somebody gonna pick Joe Witt Jr. up, because I'm gonna tell you something. That defense looked hell of a good last night. Basically saying that, what I saw with this defense was basically the pressure that they kept applying on the Texans. Matter of fact, I think, if I'm not wrong, I think that they held the offense, the Houston Texans offense, to no third down conversions. Now you got to remember, Houston Texans got 2 touchdowns off of our mishaps, a fumble and an interception, which we threw 3 interceptions. But off of both of those, without those, they don't score. I don't think, anyway. But it is what it is. So, but I was really looking at our defense, and I you know what? Let me say this here before I started this video. I asked myself, so what do we want to talk about on this video? Do we want to talk about the evaluations of what we saw, or do we want to talk about another loss by the Cowboys? But again, we got to remember that this is preseason. We'll get down to the nuts and bolts of things. So we definitely need to do the evaluation of who is who and who we can keep and who we have to release. Because now we have to go from 85 to 80 by Tuesday. So there'll be 5 more players that'll probably be cut by Tuesday. And boy, I can tell you one that should be cut, and I hate to say, I know it's somebody's son, but damn it, this boy here, woo, we'll get to that in a minute. So I decided to talk about the evaluation because we're not going to get caught up in the win-losses situation, because it wouldn't be fair, because it is a preseason. There is preseason and it is evaluation. So if we're going to determine our season off our record on preseason, well, we got a problem. We are delusional. And I understand, yeah, we do want to win some. We do want to win a preseason or two. But if you look over the whole ordeal, our offense scored. Our starting offense scored 14 points, which was great. Which they did what they supposed to do. They moved the ball, and so we can actually say chalk that up. Excuse me, as a plus. But I know I'm being so rude this morning. Sorry about that, y'all. Anyway, but real quick, so let's talk about what we saw on the defensive side of the ball. Well, we did see that Michael Parsons is a moving piece. This guy, this guy definitely was all over the place. Along with Jalen Smith. Now, they were saying that, they got this title out that Jalen Smith's going to be benched. And I'm going to tell you something. If it wasn't Michael Parsons blitzing, it was Jalen Smith. So I was really impressed with what the defense was doing. Basically, they made a 4th down stop. It was 4th and 1 in the second quarter. And Osa Wusinga Zua made a sack. That's major, man. When you can do that, man, in 4th and 1, and you actually make the stop. So again, we're gonna give the kudos to the defensive side of the ball. I also want to talk about Jabril Cox. Jabril Cox was another guy that actually stepped up and made plays. I kept saying he's been pretty quiet. But I think Jabril Cox is going to make this nickel package defense. I mean, he was making some plays. He was flying to the ball along with Malik Hooker. They were laying the boom. They were laying the boom. Jabril Cox and Malik Hooker, both of them was making some major plays. But again, with that being said, Boss Man Fat. Let's talk about Boss Man Fat. Boss Man Fat, I'm just not sold on you yet, brother. I think it was 3rd and 4, and the quarterback runs to your side. He gets the first down. You jump up. You want to talk noise, and then woo 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 this, woo 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 that. With the quarterback. Well, bro, you didn't stop him. How you gonna jump up and try to get an attitude and talk trash to the quarterback? He got a first down on you. I'm not sold. Then he gave up a big play downfield. I'm not sold on Boss Man Fact. Y'all probably ask, who is Boss Man Fact? He is the guy we picked up in with our second pick from out of Kentucky, the cornerback, Kelvin Joseph. I'm not sold on him. I'm not. I'm just something about him. I just like, dude, you got to step up. But anyway, so overall the defense looked great. Really, let me mention this is also, our fullback Nick Ralston. He is out of Argyle High School right here in the DFW area. Didn't know that, but this guy is the guy that they showed a video. This guy, where he works at, he pulls 18-wheelers. Yes, he puts the harness on and he pulls 18-wheelers. So I'm like, this guy here, man. If you look at him, he look like a Daryl Johnston. So it's a possibility that he might make this team on special team, and he'll have some packages on the offense as a fullback. So also I want to also mention that J-Ron Curse was making some darn good plays on the defensive side of the ball. So let's talk about this offensive side of the ball. We know that Tony Pollad scores with 33 minutes left in the first quarter. We actually went 75 yards off of 5 plays. That's what I like to see on the offense. We had great pass protection. What else did we see on there? Basically, this is why we do the evaluation, because Cooper Rush looked better than Garrett Gilbert this time. It was Cooper Rush set up those 2 touchdowns. He threw a TD pass to Cedric Wilson on an 85-yard drive in the second quarter. Then he threw that little screen pass to Tony Pollard. So, I mean, you know, this is the reason you have the evaluation, due to the fact you got to find out who is going to be your backup quarterback. Are they going to carry 3 quarterbacks? Or are they going to carry 2? Depends on where the needs are. But also, Connor Williams continues to snap the ball high. He continues I don't think it's going to work. It's not going to work, you know. Connor Williams being a center. He continues to snap that ball high. So I understand that it's going to take some work, but we need someone that actually knows how to snap the ball. So we're not going to do that. But real quick, let's talk about Ben DiNucci. Ben DiNucci, as far as his talent level coming out of college, which was James Madison University, there's a huge gap. There's a huge gap from what he faced up to this point right now. And I understand you want to say, well, because of the pandemic last year, didn't get, you know, all this, but we don't have time. All 3 games that he's in the game, you know, no, I'm not going to say that, but he hasn't really shown enough to be on the squad. I hate to say it, but that's where we are. Ben DiNucci still needs a ways to go. You know, made a few good plays, but overall, I wasn't impressed. 3 picks. And this is why you have the evaluation to see who does what. Now, if we want to go off the win losses, yeah, it's another loss. But this game here actually showed us. This actually opened the door to this quarterback battle between Garrett Gilbert, Cooper Rush, and Ben DiNucci. And I wouldn't be surprised. I don't wish anything bad on any player because I've witnessed it when my son basically reached his final year with the Cowboys. They have to cut you. Not saying that it's the end of your career, but you have to go somewhere else to play. It's part of the business, but I would not be surprised if Ben DiNucci is not on this. Well, he won't be on this one here because they still have to evaluate in the Jaguar game. I don't know. So, anyway, man, big ups to Osiris Mitchell. He made some good catches. I don't know if he's going to make the team. Jaquan Hardy, I'm not sure if he's going to make the team. He didn't really show me nothing this week. So, again, you never know. You never know what the game is going to give you. So that's why we are where we are. With this evaluation, I'm not concerned with the win-loss. I'm more concerned about who we're going to put in what place, what position. And what I've seen as far as this cornerback battle is a good one. The safety battle is a good one. And this quarterback battle is a good one. So the battle continues. All right, guys, you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll talk again later. Deuces.